Hi, my name is Patrick Yao. I'm currently studying in NTU, year 4, doing mechanical engineering. I'm also serving in UniY. Currently, I'm the Vice President of Holistic Enrichment. My journey in UniY was not as easy as other volunteers, because when I was just started at UniY, I don't really like volunteering. I'm a kind of a carefree person, so I like to do what I want to do. During my army stay, I started to go clubbing. Every night I went out to drink, to party and to have a lot of fun. After I come out of army, I want to try a lot of new things, because I still feel very restricted during army time, so I want to break free from it. So I tried like dyeing hair and I continued to club. So I keep in contact with all my army friends. As I attend club often, I feel that I gain respect and recognition from the people there. I also tend to mingle with the club owners quite often. So even before the event, I can just call up the owner and tell them to put me in the guest list. I feel that, wow, I'm the king of the world in the club. Everyone knows me and everyone just respect me and people just want to talk to me and hang out with me. I came to know about UniY through one of my army friends. I was in Korea and the school already started when I came back. So I called one of my army friends and tell him, hey bro, do you have any offer for camps? Because I heard Unicamp are very wild and I want to join one. He just told me that there was this camp that he's planning. It's called UniY Step Up. I was like, wow, Step Up sounds cool, like really stepping out of your comfort zone to join these kind of things. However, this camp was actually very different from what I expected. It's actually a beneficiaries camp where we interact with beneficiaries from different volunteer organizations. During the Step Up camp, I actually get to know this girl and I kind of took a liking of her. But she was from NUS and I'm from NTU. However, UniY is a tri-uni CCA. So if I join UniY as a CCA, then I will get to interact with her in NUS. So that was one of my ideas why I joined UniY. At the start of my UniY journey, I was still having fun and my heart wasn't really into UniY. So Ivan was one of the person who really impacted me in my UniY journey.
Patrick initially was a bit resistant. I guess that is human nature, that at any time when someone tries to correct us or offer us advice, we may exhibit some form of resistance. But I think with the help of the community, he was more open in accepting and even considering our advice to him. And what prompted me to even approach him to help me refine his skill was, apart from the fact that he was one of my directors, I guess I also saw in him the potential to grow as an unrefined and raw piece of rock, unrefined raw piece of diamond. I believe that there is a great potential in him.
I wasn't quite committed at the start. So I haven't actually spent time to come down and talk to me about it. So we settled down and we talked about our goals and aims for UniY. And I said his favorite quote, why do you do what you do? The quote progressed me into thinking of what I want to achieve for UniY, what's my target for alumni director, and how am I going to do it? These questions really impacted me and I really put a lot of thoughts in what I do. During my term as alumni director, I spent a lot of time doing planning for alumni events. So when you spend most of your time doing alumni events and planning, you have lesser time for clubbings and other activities. And I started to drift away from my army buddies who always go to club. And so I spent more time on volunteering. One of the moments that really impacted me is my first volunteer experience through Step Up Camp. I was buddied with this intellectually disabled kid named Hafiz. So throughout the 3 days, I have to interact with him, play with him, look after him when he sleeps and feed him. So it was a very tough journey as I have not really interacted with a lot of beneficiaries before. I thought we never met him again and he won't even remember me. From the interaction with Hafiz, I feel that even though 3 days I could change a person's life, although for normal people maybe 3 days is just a small amount of time, but to them, to the special needs, it's an impactful thing for them. A few weeks later at Y Prom, he actually came up to me and hugged me and told me, hey, Koko, I still remember you. I feel that more people should volunteer and create this 3 days experience for Hafiz. About 6 years ago, I have no directions in life, I don't know what to do with myself. So every time just go out, hang out with people, talk to girls, talk to people, just drink, have fun with life. I really have no sense and clear path of what I want to do in my life. And I feel that I'm well known and respected in areas that I don't really care for. So I haven't really set me in a better, clearer path of what I want to achieve in my life and in volunteering in UniY. While I was doing 6 years ago, the happiness was just doing what I like, having fun. That's kind of happiness. Now in UniY, I really feel a different sense of happiness. The happiness that you give to people when you help others, the happiness that you receive from people when you help them and they feel appreciated. UniY transformed me from a playboy to a wow person, from a self-centered person to a selfless person who will care about the less fortunate groups and volunteer my time and effort on them. UniY is a good platform to empower you to be servant leaders who will impact the local and international communities. Through UniY journeys, there will be of course hardships, but hardships are always met with assist from UniY, and only through hardships we will grow. I want to spread this volunteering spirit to the rest of the community. I want to carry on this spirit of volunteerism, the spirit of friendship, the spirit of serving the less fortunate. Look at me, I changed from this guy to this guy. Through UniY, I'm now empowered to empower.